How's it going, people? Landscape vlogger. Today I'm back in the Lake District. I'm going to be doing Pike, Blisco and a couple other hills as well. So I think that's called Pike, that one there, and that one over there is Pike, Blisco, I think. I'm not too sure, but yeah, it's a lovely day. It's quite cloudy as well. It's about 17 degrees. But obviously with this summer, it's been so hot all, like, throughout the whole of summer. So not really had any bad weather at all. But today I'm just going to see how I feel about which ones I want to do. I might even do a few more later on. I'm not too sure yet. I just tend to play it as I go along. A lot of the grass is beginning to burn off because of how hot it's been. been quite a nice walk up so far. The path's fairly smooth. You look over there, you see some big like lumps of hills there. A lot of rocky sort of hills around here. That's Pike of Blisco, so I'm actually not that far now. But yeah, it's been a great walk up so far. Nice and easy, I think. See how smooth the path is. You've got tons of big giant rocks around here. It's quite boggy in some parts, but most of it's quite nice and sturdy ground like. Yeah, you could ride a bike on this. Probably not all the way, but like you could ride a bike on this kind of terrain. It's quite a hard spot to get to this. Once you get to Ambleside, you've got to go to Langdale. It's a very narrow road to get here, but it's definitely worth the journey. Yeah, I'm really not that far from Pike or Blisco. It's about 705 metres, so it's quite big, but it's probably not one of the biggest Wainwrights. Like I say, it's quite a big, still a big one. I'm gonna go up this path here. Size of them rocks are massive. Just amazing you get things like that around here. You look up there, there's someone doing some rope climbing. Don't blame them, to be honest, it looks quite fun. For me, this sort of weather's like kind of my favourite, because it's just very overcast and cool. It's not too warm, to be honest. I mean, I'm sweating a little bit, but I normally do at the beginning of a big sort of walk. And there we go, people. I'm at the top of Pike of Blisco, and that view is just amazing. You see so far into the distance. I don't know what this guy's doing here. It's very rocky up here as well, like the whole surface is just basically rocks. I don't know which one's the main peak. I think it's this one here, that's like the main peak of Pike of Blisco. Like at the start of the walk, I didn't really feel like doing it today. It's just one of them days I just didn't feel like doing it, but as soon as I got to the top I realised it was worth it in the end. It always is. Even at the start, like if it just doesn't feel enjoyable, it's always worth it once you get to the top. So you can still see that it's like pretty green in most areas on the hills in the Lake District. But obviously with it's August now, and with it being August, it's probably like a lot of it's burnt off. Like you see a lot of the grass is burnt off from the sun. You alright? I always found these walks in the Lake District at the start, you don't really enjoy it, but then once you get into it, I find that I enjoy it as I keep going. Beginning's always the hard bit, I think. I think I might go and do this one over there. See all the heather's like dying off a bit now. Still a nice purple colour though. Giant rock there. You alright? I look at that path over there and it looks really nice, like nice and smooth. That path over to Grey Knott. Yeah, so overall, Pike of Blisco is quite an easy walk. It's not actually that hard to do. I'd say for a beginner it'd be worth doing, to be honest. It's only 700 metres. But I think because I've been doing tons of hiking this year, the fatigue is catching up with me a bit. I've been finding it a bit harder than what I was at the beginning of the year for some reason. But I think if I just stick at it and keep at it, I'll adapt a lot easier. It's just one of them. We all hit walls at time to time. I think as you get older, you tend to become more mentally tough when it comes to like physical fitness and stuff. It's a very scrambly walk this, there's lots of rocks, particularly coming back down here. But I've just taken my time with it today, I'm not rushing it. I'm never here to rush it, to be honest. Rather just get the utmost enjoyment out of doing it. Look at all these like red stones here. There's quite a lot of that around here, to be honest. I think that's what those red brick houses are made out of. Like a lot of the architecture in Cumbria must be made out of all this. Path is literally red. I always quite enjoy a walk through the valley as well, just looking up at the hills. You see, you could just camp there and no one would bother you. It'd just be such a good camping spot. We've also got a path that goes down there. I think that goes into like the Langdale Valley. Imagine that's quite a nice walk, but I don't want to be going down there because the car's parked at the other side. Sometimes when it's quiet as well, I just sit down and meditate. It's just a good place to do, like, practice mindfulness. Now, I think the reason why I found Pike Blisco quite easy today was because I actually parked not too far away, and obviously the road goes up to it. So I'd imagine if I parked in the valley, I'd be still walking up there now. So there's different ways of doing these walks, doing the Wainwrights. You can either like pick an easy route from quite high up if there's a road that goes quite close to the summit, or if you just start at the bottom of the valley, it'll take you a lot longer. But different people are after different things. Like some people want a challenge out of it, some people just want to tick off the Wainwright and tick off a few more. All depends really on the type of person. That there's Great Knott, so I'm not far now actually. Quite a smooth walk up here so far. But I love these steps, they're just so nice to walk up. And I have to say hats off to the National Trust, because they do keep on top of the Lake District very well with all the footpaths and everything. And I think some people do abuse it, littering and stuff like that. You know, it's just, we've got scenery like this in the UK. It's something to be very grateful of, and that's why I really enjoy coming to the Lake District, Scotland and North Wales, to hike up mountains, because we're very lucky to have them in this country. Path gets even smoother the further I go up. I just feel like this one's a very dead easy walk to do. It's probably why you get a few old people. Well, I've been coming here most weekends for the past 9 or 10 months and it hasn't rained once, I don't think. So we have been very, very lucky with the weather. There's been fog at times I've came and lots of clouds and stuff, but that's about as bad as it gets. Maybe a bit of snow as well a few months back, but it's been spot on every time I've came to the Lake District. It's always failed to disappoint me. So up there you've got Crinkle Crags and then Shelter Crags, the next one along I think. But I'm just going to stick to this one for now, Great Knott. It's nice and flat on this bit. Definitely make a good camping spot this, given how nice and flat it is. And I'm now at the top of Great Knott. So it's been a good journey doing the Wainwright so far. I'm on about 82 of them now, and I've really enjoyed it so far. I've came pretty much every month of this year so far, and it's I've seen them in the snow, in foggy weather, sunny weather, like all kinds of weather now, and it's just a good challenge. I recommend it to a lot of people actually doing the Wainwrights. It's really worth it. You don't need to try and do too many in a day. Like sometimes I'll come to the Lake District, I'll probably only do like 3 or 4, or maybe some days I might even do like 7 or 8. All depends how I feel, but it's just something you can chip away at every weekend, or if you've got more time you can obviously come like through the week and stuff. I mean, I only come on the weekend because work through the week and stuff, but yeah, it's just a really good challenge to get into. Or even doing the Munros. I've done about 20 Munros in Scotland so far, and I want to like eventually complete all of those. I think only like 7,000 or 8,000 people have actually completed the Munros, to be fair. And then there's all the fells down in Wales. Obviously I've done Snowdon and a couple others down there, but yeah, they're all worth doing over a long period of time. It just takes a long time to do them, really. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed that video there, people. It was a nice easy walk actually. Both those hills have been quite easy to do walking up. So yeah, I'd highly recommend doing them. Pike, Blisco and great knot. Well, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe to the channel. Landscape Vlogger, please do like and subscribe because it does help promote the channel. And I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.